humans. Did you know that the word human comes from the Latin humus, meaning living soil? You are living soil. Your nerve cells function because you are made of calcium and sodium and potassium, all rich nutrients gathered together through the weaving of dirt and air and water and fire and time. You are living soil. And this is not a metaphor. The reason you can hear me right now is because the copper-coated speakers are transmitting a frequency to the calcium-coated bones in your ears, giving you the capacity to experience what we in English call sound. You are living soil, literally. And you should be in awe of this exquisite, erotic, poetic, dynamic interplay of your own being. Are you in awe? When you look at yourself in the mirror, do you swoon in delight? My name is Chloé Simone Valdary. My name was given to me by my African-American parents who were born in the former French port city of New Orleans. And there they fell in love with a perfume that was created by a fashion house, which was created by an Egyptian, Jewish, Sephardic woman years before they were born. And this fashion house sent perfumers across distant lands to gather together rose petals and lychee and lily of the valley and honey into a fragrance so beautiful it made my parents swoon in declaration that my name would be Chloé. Forces beyond our control conspire to bring our names into being, to bring the names, the melodies, the sounds by which we are called into being. And I am in awe of this magic. And so I stand before you today to deliver you a message in the name of our beautiful home, the earth. Our Pachamama, our Madre Tierra, I stand before you in her name to remind you of your lineage and to celebrate with you for how wonderful it is that we get to inhabit these bones for such a short period of time. What a privilege it is that we get to be stewards of the earth. Perhaps the fate of our species depends on our willingness to be stewards of the earth and to remember that we are living soil. But in order to remember, this requires that we slow down and that we get present. And there are things to do, and places to be, and emails to check, and deadlines to meet, and we have to go, 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 ever upward. We have to scale the company and fly to Mars and build the skyscrapers, Excelsior, ever upward. Excelsior is another Latin word that means ever upward. But sometimes I feel our ever upward mentality is something we cling to in order to escape reality. Something we cling to avoid the present moment. Something we cling to cope with our suffering and our pain. Yet still, the invitation of the earth remains, closer to you than your jugular vein. Remember, she whispers, you are living soil. Remember, she says, you are my kind, and I am yours. Just move a little differently. Just shift your choreography. It's all muscle memory. Come on, don't you remember me? I am vibration shaking open your sensory glands. I am breath breathing you. Your diaphragm contracts and expands right now as you breathe. It contracts and expands in this very moment. It contracts and expands. See? Even your flesh and blood knows how to dance. But of course, you are living soil. And everything you see, and everything you own, every book, every candle, the carpet I am standing on, the microphone that is transmitting the sound of my voice to your ears, and my voice and your ears, it is all from her. It all comes from the earth. But again, it is so easy these days to be distracted. Are you like me? Are you easily distracted by your mobile device? I want to try an experiment for a second. Can everyone take out their phones? Now, this is a bit of a risk, so we'll see what happens here. But take out your phone and look at your phone. Look at your phone. And maybe you're seeing notifications. If you're seeing notifications, please stay with me. Don't get swept away. Don't get caught up. Stay with me. But just notice that your phone is made up of computer chips. And these computer chips are made up of silicon. And silicon is a chemical metalloid that comes from sand crystals that conduct energy. This device that we are so enchanted with is a configuration of sand crystals that conduct energy. The next time you find yourself tempted to make fun of a hippie who collects crystals, and I am one of these, by the way. The next time you find yourself doing this, I want you to remember this moment, because anytime you find yourself spending hours scrolling on Instagram or checking emails, you have become enchanted by sand crystals that conduct energy. And if they're still out, you can put your sand crystals away. Thank you. Magnificent human, I ask you again, when you see yourself in the mirror, do you swoon in delight? I think you should. And when you sip your coffee in the morning, do you bow your head in reverence to the soil and the fresh earth that nourishes you with her life force? Do you wake knowing that you are this same life force? Do you love your finite flesh as it moves across this finite earth and breathes this finite breath? I think you should. I was born and raised in the Judeo-Christian ethic and made to memorize scripture as a child. And lately, I've been contemplating the book of Ecclesiastes. And I learned recently that the first verse of the first chapter does not say, as we in the West have mistranslated it, vanity of vanity, all is vanity. But in the original Hebrew, it says, fleeting, fleeting, all is fleeting. Finite, finite, all is finite. And that's a different thing entirely. Because if something is vanity, then it's meaningless. But if something is fleeting, then that means it comes and it goes. If something is finite, that means it passes, just like the seasons. And that is what makes it sacred. And that's what you and I are, humans. We are sacred. So bow your head in reverence and learn to fully take in the fleeting, finite weight of your own dust, the living soil that makes you you. It is the same living soil that your coffee beans come from, and your sand crystals too. Learn to praise this. Be grateful for this. Write poems and songs in celebration of this, because it will be gone in less than a blink of an eye. And when you rise in the morning, bless the dirt and the air and the water and the fire and the time that makes this possible, that makes you possible, that makes us possible. Learn to love each other. For we are living soil, and the fate of our species may very well depend upon our ability to remember. Thank you.